We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Miami Marlins and the New York Mets. Jonathan Villar, one of the league's best hitters, looks to gain ground in the chase for a National League batting title. First pitch is next. Jacob deGrom gets the call for Game 1 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
This guy's one of the top strikeout pitchers in the league. Over 225 strikeouts so far on this season alone. And when he's on, you're going to see lots of swings and misses. Quality stuff, and he knows how to strike people out.
Stepping up now, Jonathan Villar. And though he's been in a bit of a slump in the last few series, he's still in line to finish the season with one of the league's top batting averages.
Yeah, he's had a monumental season. You can't take that away from him. But I'm sure he'll tell you that he's fully aware he is right in line to potentially run down a batting crown. But not the way he's swinging the bat right now. He has to find a way to relax himself at the dish.
First pitch, 7-11.
The windup and the 0-1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. And he's really continued to turn in strong performances day after day. His average in his last 10 games is over the 300 mark, but then again, that's nothing new for him.
But easier said than done. This guy from start to finish has been on point, not giving any at-bats away. He's swinging a hot bat and making a strong push to end the season and put that batting title belt around his waist.
With that, a look at the batting order for the Marlins. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, definitely watch out for Corey Dickerson. He had 20 ribbies last month. That's RBIs. That's ribeye steaks. However you want to put it, he drove in 20 men. When you're doing that over the course of a month, that's some pretty consistent hitting.
So now to the plate, John Birdie. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. And while he's been a dominant offensive force this year, a quick look at his last 10 games paints a bleaker picture. His batting average is below 250 over that stretch.
And this is the last time you want to go into a little mini slump right here. Dog days, you want to finish strong. There's only a handful of games left. You're fighting for a batting title. He has to find a way to maybe take 2 steps back, maybe give away an at-bat to calibrate that fastball again.
And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. And set up behind the dish is Eric Summerskill as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Eric Summerskill behind the dish. Really likes to work the ball east-west. What did you like? Did you like north, south, east-west?
I thought east-west, D-Roll. The more that could get away with on the outside corner, inside corner. Give me a wider plate than a higher plate. I think it's a lot easier to pitch to a wider plate.
Tim Anderson.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He comes in at 262 on the year, 21 homers and 94 runs batted in. The 1-0.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Waiting on it is Nimmo, and that ends the inning. Miami down in order. Now the Mets will step up for their first shot in a scoreless ball game. Caleb Smith gets the ball for Miami in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here's the pitch. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And the throw to first will be in time, so they stamp out the bunt attempt.
Batting second, the right fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
Stepping into the box, Brandon Nimmo. Lifetime against this pitcher. He's 4 for 14. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike one. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, this is going to be an interesting watch for me. I can only think back to when you're facing an ace. The team's playing well, you're confident, you go to the ballpark and you want to set the tone. Everybody's in the hitters meetings trying to formulate a game plan to combat what this guy's been able to do throughout the course of the season so far. This should be an interesting game of cat and mouse today.
Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
It's not that easy to make a good hitter look that bad, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
So here's Jeff McNeil as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0.
No strike.
Three and 0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, look at the sliding stop. It's there and he's out. Mets go down 1-2-3, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Up next for Miami, Corey Dickerson. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
23, Corey Dickerson.
First delivery to him on the way.
Count 1-0.
Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike. Though he's been stellar overall, his batting numbers over the last 10 games are closer to the league average.
He knows it. He knows he has to pick up the pace a little bit. This isn't going to get it done. The last 10 games, although he's finding ways to help his team and get on base, if he's got any chance of winning this batting crown, he's going to have to elevate his batting average just a little bit more.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And his average has been hovering close to 300 in recent games. But for a guy who's competing for a batting title, he'll want to pick up the pace even more.
He's finding a way to still mix in a knock over the last 10 games and keep himself above water in this batting title race. But he certainly doesn't look as comfortable as he did the previous couple months.
First pitch of the at-bat. Brian Anderson comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And it's 1-1. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. The slider up into the 90s there. It's 1-2.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. It's got electric stuff, but pinpoint control to all 4 quadrants.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Every pitcher looks to get off to a good start, and I'd say he's off to a good start. How about the first 5 batters he's faced? 3 of them he's sent down via the strikeout.
And that'll bring in Garrett Cooper, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. The average sitting at 292 here to start play. 14 homers and 65 RBIs. Oh, and he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, I love the aggressive nature this guy's pitching with. He's got focus. He's commanding the fastball, really being aggressive right now. A lot different than his last start where he took a loss and seemed timid and scared to attack the zone.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Hit high and deep out to left field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 15 for him thus far, as the Marlins will take a 1-0 lead.
Ah, man, that swing right there, Dan, that had to feel good. You're facing an elite starter. You don't know if you're even going to get wood on the baseball today.
You know, and that'll rattle you a little bit. This guy's been throwing the ball great, one of the top pitchers in the game. He's not used to guys barreling him up and hitting him in the seats.
Stepping in now, Isan Diaz. Down the third baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. The Marlins are on the board first thanks to the solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 1-0 Miami. So here's Pete Alonso. It's been a big season for him in the power department, closing in on a home run title.
You know, D-Roll, it says a lot to be a power hitter in this game, but this guy's going for a batting title. How about 4 home runs in his last 10 games?
Yeah, you make a mistake to this guy right now, you're not getting the ball back. He is on everything. Perfect timing at the plate.
And they'll start things out with a changeup here, but this is a bit too tight. It's ball 1. Hit high and deep to left field. Dickerson going back. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 42 on the season as the Mets have come back to tie things at 1.
Listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Comes into action in this one with 75 runs driven in for the season. The windup and the 0-1. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Ball hit on the ground for Anderson at short. Scooped up on to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, J.D. Davis.
So coming to the plate, J.D. Davis. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Pitch on the way. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
Line hard to the left side. Foul.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
This inning didn't get started the way he'd hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last 2 guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Enters play here at 279. 17 home runs and 59 RBIs. 0-1 count and the pitch. Lifted in the air out to left. Dickerson's there. And the inning is over. But the Mets are able to square things up on this solo home run. We've played 2, all even at 1 apiece. All set for the start of the inning, and next to hit is the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. First pitch on its way. And that's high for a ball, 1-0.
No strike.
Counts even at 1-1 to Cervelli.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
And I really don't know how you swing at that. He must have had his mind up he was going to swing as soon as the ball came out of the pitcher's hand.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
3-2.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
3-2 pitch. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire. But what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
In now, Caleb Smith. As he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Jonathan Villar.
Standing in now, Jonathan Villar. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
I got a ball, 1
2
strike.
out, nobody on. And that misses. 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Ball 3.
Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. 3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Line drive to left. That gets down, and the inning continues. So he wins the full count battle and finds a way to extend the inning. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. After 2.5, it remains a 1-1 ball game. Here's Jake Marisnick.
The center fielder.
As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. The 1-0 is taken, strike 1. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
Line towards center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So with that, the Mets have a runner aboard to get the inning underway.
Hey, nice AB right there with the pitcher coming to the plate. Your job is to get on in front of him. This should be interesting. Does he get the bunt sign? Do we play a little Billy ball and pull it back and try and play chicklets with the third baseman? See what happens.
To the plate now, Jacob deGrom. This will show bunt, but pull it back for ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. The 1-0. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And they indeed have the pitcher bunting here as he gets this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice. Back to the top of the order now, and up next will be the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario. First offering on its way. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. The tag's there, and he's out trying to steal third. Great throw.
Thought he might have a chance to get in there safely when he got a good jump from second, but that was a good throw and a good tag to cut him down.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 1-1 to the Mets leadoff hitter. Two balls and a strike to Ahmed Rosario.
2-1.
Fouled away. Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to retire the side. Mets go down quickly. Through 3 complete, all tied 1 apiece. Ready for another chance? John Birdie as we begin the top of the 4th.
Number 5, John Birdie.
First pitch of the at-bat. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. That's wide. 2-0.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, knowing the threat this guy poses if he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there, especially the leadoff guy.
3-1 the count now. And the count will be full. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
And I'm pretty sure he thought that was a strike. He's thinking, what do I have to do? Put a bow on it? Walk it down and put it in the catcher's glove by myself? I think it got called a little outside, so he has to put it behind him now.
Digging in to try it again, Tim Anderson. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Birdie on at first, nobody out. Grounder down the line at third. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. And he's safe.
Sometimes this game doesn't make sense right there. He's out on his front side, his butt's in the dugout, and he's still able to roll it through for a knock. Pitcher has to be frustrated.
Into the box now, Corey Dickerson, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Swing, and he pops him up. Rosario onto the grass. He's there and records the first out. Standing in, Brian Anderson, and they're runners at the corners now. Here comes the first pitch. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike. Runners are at the corners with one man out. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Inside and high with that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
So now to the plate, Garrett Cooper, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. The 0-1 offering. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 0-2. Here it is. High in the air out to center field. Marisnick is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Marlins strand a pair. On to the bottom of the 4th. Tied 1-1. Bottom of the inning now, and ready to bat next, the Wyoming native Brandon Nimmo. And now a pitch on the way. In there at the knees, strike 1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
Ball, 1 strike.
Nimmo with an even count of 2-2 now. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Stepping up to the plate, Jeff McNeil. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. There's a belt-high strike to even the count at 1-1. And there's that sea of orange that's become such a common sight here at Citi Field. Those are diehard Mets fans, and they're not shy about it.
Yeah, Matt, they really do an awesome job rallying the Mets and getting more fans bought into the whole movement. But one of the things I love most about the group is how well they travel. You see cheering sections in other cities, but these guys go all over the country, invade sections of visiting ballparks to root for the Mets. It's pretty impressive.
Yeah, it's a well-organized group, believe it or not, that holds several events throughout the year. They even take their act on the road to visiting ballparks a couple of times each season. It's been really great for the Mets organization. First pitch coming. Here it is. Pete Alonso is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Skied into straightaway right. Right fielder is on the run. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the Mets. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And set to go is the second baseman, Isan Diaz. First delivery to him on the way.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
And it's fouled away.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back, off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
And another foul ball. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch. And he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball. 1-0. And the pitch. 1-1 the count. And he fouls this one off. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Count even at 2-2 to the Marlins catcher. He stays alive, still 2-2. Now the pitch. Ground ball right side. Reined in. And there's out number 2.
The pitcher, number 31.
At the plate, Caleb Smith. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Two and 0 now.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
2 out, nobody on. Too tight with that one. 3 and 0.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
And this misses as well. Ball 4. And he's walked the opposing pitcher on 4 pitches.
Whoa, you know a pitcher is really fighting himself when he misses a zone by that much. I'm surprised the catcher could even bring that in.
Digging in once again, Jonathan VR. And we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. From the belt, the pitch. High in the air into shallow left center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Miami. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said that they're playing right into the pitcher's game plan today by expanding the strike zone way too often. Instead of swinging at pitches in the strike zone that they can do something with, they're often chasing at pitches out of the zone, which is resulting in a lot of their outs. Going forward, they have to start being more selective, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
The catcher, Wilson.
First pitch of the at-bat. Drilled right back up the middle. And this is going to get on through into center, a leadoff hit.
Hey, so far it's been easy pickings for this pitcher. He's gone through this lineup almost unscathed. But right there, leadoff single, middle part of the game. Let's see if he makes an adjustment before they do.
Now at the plate, J.D. Davis looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. From the stretch, a ball and no strikes. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch.
Ball, that's out. Outside.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Has a look, now the pitch. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2. Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at-bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you could tell these things and exploit them.
Robinson Cano the next to dig in. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw is in time from Cervelli to get him.
Very well could have been a hit-and-run attempt there. You kind of have to make contact for those to work out. He didn't, and his teammate was hung out to dry at second.
Cano waiting on the 0-1.
Ball, that's inside.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ball low as he's able to lay off the slider. Fouled off. Weak grounder down the line at third. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Nothing doing for the Metropolitans. We've played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. So stepping in, John Birdie. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
John Birdie.
First delivery to him on the way. And that's in there for strike 1.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
The windup and the 0-1. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Trying to bunt his way aboard, but this will get fouled. Misses, ball 2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Now the payoff pitch home. Takes this the other way to right. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
That's the difference in today's games. Pitchers will throw any pitch in any count, but the batter was able to deliver on a 3-2 breaking ball.
Before the first pitch, a check at first. Runner back standing. And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Runners off for second. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Here's the 1-1.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
The 1-2. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit right. That good straight changeup, El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
Stepping in now, Corey Dickerson, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. 1 out and a runner on second base. Now a swing, and he popped him up. Straight up, as this is right around home plate. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
The third baseman,
Digging in, Brian Anderson. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo, up and in.
Popped him up. McNeil in foul ground. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. Marlins leave 1. Score remains tied 1-1. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and up next the center fielder Jake Marisnick.
The center fielder, Jake.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a ball 1-0. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. Hit on the ground to third. And that's out number 1. So here's the Mets pitcher, Jacob deGrom. He did his job and laid down a successful sac bunt in his first appearance.
And not easy to do in today's game. High velocity, exploding breaking stuff. He executed that sac bunt perfectly.
0-1. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
1 out, nobody on. Mets pitcher behind at the plate with a ball and 2 strikes. And that misses 2-2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
The 2-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out.
Well, pitching domination continues. Just a total of 2 runs on the board, so both of these starters should feel really good about their showings. If you love good pitching, this has been the game for you.
Into the box, Ahmed Rosario. As he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Nope, that's the ball.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Sent in the air out to straightaway central. In there, a base hit.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
So here's Brandon Nimmo as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 1-0 pitch. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. Right down the chute that time. 1-2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
The 1-2. Rounded softly down the line toward first. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. He's got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Mets leave 1. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Ready once again, Garrett Cooper. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. The pitch. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now the 1-0.
That's ball 2.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
The 2-0 on the way. Finds the zone, strike 1. Can't connect there. It's 2-2.
Obviously, he's not fatiguing whatsoever. Still in the mid to high 90s with his fastball. These guys got to stay on the attack if they're going to have a chance.
3-2, full count. And the payoff pitch. Line towards center field. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
I suppose this is why you usually have the best defensive outfielder in center field. He got a good read on it, charges in hard, and made a fabulous grab. Look for that one to make the highlight reels later on.
Stepping into the box, Isan Diaz. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
2-0 curveball here is over for a strike.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
This is in the air out to straightaway center. Marisnick on the move. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting, the catcher.
So digging in now, Francisco Cervelli. Third trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. Now here's the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
And here's the thing from a pitcher's perspective. You look at this line and you think, wow, he's been sitting guys down all game long, and that's true. But on the flip side, his pitch count is up there. You have to wonder if he might be starting to get a little bit tired in this one.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. Here's a strike with the breaking ball. Comes into this one at 271. 14 homers and 37 RBIs. The 0-1 pitch.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Here's the 0-2. Fly ball out to straightaway right.
On the run is Nimmo.
He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. One left for Miami. Still tied 1 apiece. Eliezer Hernandez gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Eliezer Hernandez.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning and set to go as the third baseman, Jeff McNeil.
Number 6.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Hey, great job pounding the zone. Strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
The windup and the 0-1. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first in time. 1 away. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Pete Alonso. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First offering on its way.
Nope, that's inside.
The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Classic case of the front shoulder flying open on that off speed. Needs to stay compact and stay in the big part of the field.
Outside.
Fastball well outside. The 2-1 home.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Brad Boxberger comes in unexpectedly from the pen in relief of his injured teammate.
Number 33, Brad Boxberger.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
He's set, and the payoff pitch fouled away. Again, he sends it out of play. Another payoff pitch. And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. A solo shot here to left, his second of the game, and the Mets move out to a 2-1 lead.
Solid strategy going with the right-handed reliever there. looking for the right-on-right advantage, but he took that strategy and blasted it into the outfield stands. Guy on the bump just didn't execute the pitch he wanted.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 0-1 pitch.
Ball. 1-0.
One out, nobody on. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heater?
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, J.D. Davis. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. He's set. Here it comes.
Count 1-0.
Here it comes, 1-0. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Dickerson is right there, and he will put it away to retire the side. Mets do pick up a run on this solo shot. We'll march on to the 8th. It's now 2-1 New York. Seth Lugo has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 67, Seth Lugo.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Jonathan Villar. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
On to the 8th here as a slider is taken to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. The 1-0. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. Outside, 2-1. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. Throw will not be in time, so good hustle there as now the possible tying run is aboard to lead things off here.
Right fielder, John Birdie.
At the plate now, John Birdie. Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And he will not have a play behind him. It's an infield single.
Now batting, Tim Anderson.
So striding in, Tim Anderson, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a bunt attempt here. And the throw goes to first, so the sacrifice works that time.
You can't ask for anything more than that. The tying run moves over to third now with only one out, so we'll see how the infield decides to play it here.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Corey Dickerson. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. Striding into the box, Brian Anderson. And guys, this is clearly one of the bigger at-bats of the ball game so far.
Yeah, Matt, bases loaded. They're looking to finally get that clutch hit that's kind of been elusive all day. They've had some hits, but they just haven't hit when it mattered.
First offering on its way.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Alonso is there, 2 down. Into the box now, Garrett Cooper, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike.
You can clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's given the umpire an earful from that dugout.
The 0-1 offering. Now a ball hit in the air, and this looks like it'll get him out of it. Nimmo is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. We'll see Robinson Cano when we come back. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Mets lead it 2-1. In now, Robinson Cano, 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Second baseman, Robinson Cano.
Here comes the first pitch, and a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Here it comes. And here's a swing and a miss by Cano as he's set down on strikes, and there's one away.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
To the plate now, Jake Marisnick, as he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Now the 0-1.
1-1.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
The 1-1 home is in off the plate. Counts even at 2-2 to Marisnick.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
Here now the 2-2.
I got 3 and 2.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Good battle. Count remains full.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Payoff pitch one more time. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Eduardo Nunez will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. No balls and 1 strike. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
The 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Barehanded at his ankles. Just late. He's safe. That was a phenomenal stop, but it winds up a base hit, and the inning continues.
Yeah, nobody on right there, Dan. 2 outs. It's not every day you see a guy pick him up and put him down like him getting down to first base right there. Bought himself a base hit.
Well, I tell you what, there's a couple of things you can do. It doesn't take a lot of talent to hustle, and doesn't take talent to be on time. And he hustled out of the box, turned what could have been a ground out in the inning into an infield single.
Standing in now, Ahmed Rosario. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0. Swing, and he pops him up. Right fielder coming on. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Hits are even at 7 apiece. Ball 2 now.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch, and it's fouled away. And he fouls this one off. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
Well, no doubt in my mind, this has been the at-bat of the night so far.
He set the payoff pitch. Pulled hard, but it's foul down the first base side. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. He's set the 3-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Anderson scoops it up on the first, and the Mets are going to come up empty here as that ends the inning. 2 left for the Mets. They still lead it 2-1. Edwin Diaz comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Number 39, Edwin.
New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Isan Diaz.
Tough task ahead here as this guy, one of the top save guys in the league right now. He's been very reliable shutting the door.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Ready with the 0-1.
Back outside.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
The 1-2. Sent out to straightaway center field. Marisnick is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Final line there for the Mets starting pitcher. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
In now, Francisco Cervelli, as he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike.
Everything this guy throws moves, and that two-seamer has a mind of its own.
Fouled off. 1-run game here in the top of the ninth. Fastball just missed above the zone. And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high. 3-2. Payoff pitch home is taken high, but for a called strike 3.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. Miami down to their last strike. And he misses there. 1-2.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
Now this crowd of 36,000 plus come to their feet. And a swing and a miss as they definitely had him reaching for that one, and this ball game is over.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. New York jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Jacob deGrom earns his 12th victory in the ball game. Edwin Diaz closes the door for the save, number 38. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.